9:06, you got the Aired Out podcast live from Fly on the Wall Productions on Facebook and YouTube, and of course, we are streamed everywhere you get your podcasts, and on the web at airedoutvt.com. Roger Hill saying, pick the week today for sure. Going to be absolutely beautiful out there, and temperatures hovering right above 80 degrees today. So maybe 80, 81, 82, somewhere in that ballpark pretty much for most of Vermont. But it is just going to be a gorgeous day today. Breaking out the Speedo this morning. As I know, Raylene is rolling her eyes already. National Hug Your Dog Day today. Definitely going to want to do that. And as Raylene reminded me yesterday, today is National Cinnamon Bun Day. So grab a cinnamon bun and a hot cup of coffee this morning and get the day started. I just love driving in this morning, the sun shining, the magnificent foliage, the windows down, the music up, hot cup of coffee in the hand, and just good to be alive. We're at 59 degrees right now. Again, if you're just getting your day started, foggy start, but sunny this afternoon. Near record highs, 80 to, in some areas, could make it to 85 in parts of the valley. Tonight going to be beautiful, clear skies and 61. I'll be out in the patio enjoying the stars. I love to do that. I love to stargaze. It's one of my most favorite things to do during the summertime. Tomorrow, Thursday, clouds and sun. Again, another hot one, about 80 degrees. Watching this Hurricane Felipe moving across the Atlantic, and it looks like, and I don't know. I'm seeing the projection of this thing. Looks like it could be making landfall and hitting a good chunk of Massachusetts, or above Massachusetts. Actually, I guess I should say here, New Hampshire. For the most part, I think based on what I've seen, Vermont is going to miss the brunt of it. However, we're going to be feeling some effects of it in the form of rainfall. It's going to be a wet weekend, but Nova Scotia is supposed to just get it, and the coast of Maine is going to be getting hammered here as well. New Brunswick in Canada. I'm glad that she is. I wish she was hanging a left a little bit further to the north, but Maine's gonna get another hurricane, tropical storm. Not sure what it's going to be at that point, but we're watching this thing. Here, I can actually show it on my there. You can't really see it too well, but anyway. Happy birthday today to Jen Dilworth, Liz Hall, Dolores Burke, Leo DePrado, Dave Sturge, Troy Preddy, Austin Netto, Cheryl Coburn, Greg Farnham, Carrie Donna, Brian Sansibrian, and Pam Rich, all on the birthday list today. Going to check in with Michael Deering here in just a little bit. We've got some pretty cool stuff that he's cooking, that he's going to be telling us about in just a little bit. Want want to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors. One of which, FGB Theaters, the Paramount Twin Cinema in Barrie, opens 7 days a week. They got matinees every Saturday and Sunday. The Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie is coming Friday, October 13th. There is a lot of hype about this. And, you know, it's fine that Raylene's not a Swiftie. That's okay. There's folks out there that are not Swifties who could care less. But for the most part, this is going to be a hugely popular movie. The fact that they're bringing a concert into a movie theater so folks can enjoy it without paying. What are Taylor Swift tickets going for these days? Mr. Massey, you ought to know. What are they, like $5,000? $3,000 for the shitty seats? But anyway, I could tell you right now that you're not going to be paying anywhere near that to catch the Eras Tour in the theater. So tickets are on sale right now, fgbtheaters.com, for all showtimes for this movie through November 5th. Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie, that's out. Got my Paw Patrol cup at home that every now and then I'll drink from when no one's looking. We have The Creator, that's also out this weekend. Don't forget, we always post up the showtimes on the Aired Out page, so keep watch. Follow the page, and of course, you can always get showtimes at fgbtheaters.com. But make this week your week to catch a movie at the Paramount Theater in Barrie. And bring the kids. Go out on a date or treat someone. Grab a gift card for someone that you know and say, hey, go out and enjoy a movie on me. It's a great and creative gift or token of appreciation. I don't know. Daily dose of feel good this morning. I want to just say, you know, and this was something I was thinking about last night. I'm always, you know, Raylene and I are always trying to find the good stuff. There's plenty of.
You're not going to tell everybody that you're always thinking, are you?
After I've had coffee, I'm thinking.
Okay.
But last night, seriously though, last night I was sitting there looking around, surfing around, and I found a couple of feel-good stories, things, you know, going on in the world, things going on here in Vermont. And I was like, oh, yeah, we could talk about that. Yeah, we could talk about that. But I like to say to myself, of the, you know, 3 or 4 feel-good stories that you found, which one, and I have to ask myself, I have to be honest, which one made you feel the most good? Which one made you feel the best? And I have to tell you, last night, I said to myself, I kept coming back to the story of this little Charlotte, 9 years old.
That was found, right?
It's a bad story, but it's a wonderful story at the same time.
Right, because she didn't become a statistic.
Bingo. That's it. And I'm like, it's feel good because I just who cannot be happy for the family, and who cannot be grateful to the police and you know, the media did a great job bringing you know, up to the minute details about this, and I don't know the details. I think there was something in the story that you posted, Raylene. There was a ransom note or something.
Yeah, that he put in the family's mailbox. He actually only lived 2 miles from their home, so obviously he had been stalking this little girl because he knew where they were living and where they went camping, and put the ransom note in their mailbox at home. He lived in a camper behind his mother's home.
Wow.
The more charges are expected to be filed against him, but he was in court yesterday, and I have his mugshot up here with the news articles this morning, as well as some more information.
I don't even want to. Honestly, I don't even want to see his mugshot.
Right, or what his further charges may be.
Yeah.
I actually, these stories are hard because people want more information. It's
Sure.
it's just our like psyche or the
Sure.
way our brains operate. We want to know everything, and in some cases, for the victim's sake,
Sure.
we don't need to know all of the information because that is not something that that she needs to carry publicly for the rest of her life. And that's something that we always have to remember, is that when we're asking for that information, we're also getting the information that totally affects the victim.
You are spot on.
And so, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great to hear more media say stuff like that?
Yes, because it can literally make the victim a victim again.
Yeah.
And she doesn't need a record. So every time you look up her name, this is what you see. It's bad enough you're going to see that she was kidnapped.
Sure.
So, yeah. Unless she wants to, divulge that information.
She's
That's
only
up to
9
her.
years old. That's her call.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and her parents. And they need privacy. But in the meanwhile, I have to be honest with you that I am anxious to hear how this is going to pan out.
Me too.
And I would hope that when it comes to stuff like this, that New York doesn't fool around. Let's see. We have some comments coming in this morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy
Is
Wednesday
it?
to you. Yeah, Shirley.
I had that Wednesday from hell already.
Shirley and Stacy and Massey, Joe,
Listen.
Glenn, they're throwing us love. John?
I love you all so much, and thank you for tuning in. But let me tell you about my Wednesday. Want me to tell you how it started?
You and I, people don't believe this. We do not get a chance to talk before we go live.
No.
Ever.
And especially today. So I got like 2 hours of sleep because I couldn't sleep. I don't know why I couldn't sleep, but I couldn't sleep. So then I get up, and Craig says to me, I have an appointment at 8:30. What? So he's getting in the shower when I'm supposed to get in the shower. So then I can't get ready to go. And I got to drive him to said appointment and then race back here and get in the shower myself. So I get in the shower at 20 of 9 to try to race to get myself ready. I have soap in my hair all over my body, and I'm not kidding you. The fucking spout that comes out of the wall came flying right off the shower wall. The shower stops spewing water, and there's water shooting at me like a geyser from the fucking wall. Do you think that I'm trying to put the spout back on instead of reaching up and shutting the faucet off? No, why would I do such a thing like that? Like grab the lever and shut it off. Don't even talk to me about Wednesday today. This has been the worst morning of ever. And then I send you a text to say, I'm going to be late. I won't be with you immediately, but I'll join you ASAP.
Yeah.
You get here, I'm brushing my teeth, you're hollering to me.
I was just saying good morning.
I'm like, what the hell? I'll
And
give
kiss
you
my
good
ass.
morning. I'll give you good morning. That's what I was thinking. And then here you are, you're out here, you're starting this, and you're all chipper and happy, and I'm still like, I haven't had 2 sips of my coffee, I haven't had a cigarette, and none of that. I'm ready to kill somebody.
Go have
Can you imagine all that?
You got the
no,
rubber,
this is good for me.
You got the rubber ducky in front of you.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Wednesday today.
Go.
See the middle finger?
Where's your coffee?
It's right here.
Show the coffee. All right.
All right.
You got the coffee.
Yeah, and I'm going to calm down now. But let me tell you, that was very traumatic morning. I'm just telling you.
You're starting to scare Mr. Massey and John and Michael Deering. You're scaring people. Chuck is afraid of you now.
No, he's not. Chuck accepts my attitude as a challenge.
Okay. Wow.
And he does it with a smile.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Mariah says that she wants to thank us both for yesterday's It's No Secret. She says it was awesome. Touched her heart. Appreciate it more than she could say. So
Mariah's Tyler's mom, just in
I
case
did not know that.
anybody doesn't know.
Did not know that.
She is. And so I
Hope
love
to meet
you.
her someday.
You will.
You can start introducing me to people, or what's the
I
deal
will.
here? What the hell's going on?
I will.
Let's see.
It's Wing Wednesday at the VFW.
Yes, it is.
And Donna Thunder is going to be there performing.
5 o'clock.
They call it Wing a Ding.
Yeah, Wing a Ding.
Wing a Ding when Donna is there.
Yeah.
On the Wednesday she's not. It's just Wing Wednesday. But tonight it's Wing a Ding.
Wings and Donna Thunder together is a combination that could get a little messy.
Probably.
Bring a bib.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. Michael Deering this morning, I was on the phone with while I was driving in, came around turned onto your road on two wheels, got Deering on the right hand, got the wheel on the left hand, and I think he's with us right now. Good morning, pal.
Good morning, Raylene. I love you, by the way. You're amazing, even if you're having a shitty day.
I love you too, honey.
Even if the water faucet hits you and all of those things and you haven't had your cigarette, you are still amazing.
I don't need that damn thing anyway, right?
Hey, not my call. That's your call.
Yeah.
Buddy, happy to have you on the air this morning.
Happy to be with you guys always.
I haven't even had a chance to tell Raylene that I overheard a conversation yesterday where some people were just talking about what an outstanding guy Mr. Deering is.
I hear lots of those conversations
for
myself.
taking that football player into his home.
Yes.
After the flood.
Yes.
From Spalding High School.
Can we identify? I think it's important not just to say the football player.
Well, that's your
Right.
call if you want to let go with his name.
No, I mean, I think at this point, everybody at this point that knows that,
Right.
Jaquan Johnson, the young man who I've been really working hard to mentor and to kind of take under my wing. We went through that devastation, so it's important to kind of give him a stable place and a stable foundation, while he figures out the next steps in his life.
Yep.
So he's staying with us and making sure that he continues on that foundational process.
Fantastic.
Well, you have done an amazing job. He's done an amazing job. I think it's also important that people know that not only did he go through that devastation, but immediately the next day he was out in our community helping. Didn't even have shoes on his feet.
No.
Lost
everything.
Was mucking and cleaning and lugging and tugging. Some of the jobs that we had to do, we could not have done without Quan. I mean, holy crap, that kid is rugged.
Yeah.
And he was always there. We could call him for anything. And it was super, it was awesome to see somebody like that just embrace the situation,
right?
And be he's just an amazing kid. He really is.
He's a bright light in a really bad situation.
Deering, speak up a little bit louder so we can hear you better on the phone line here, and tell us why you called me this morning.
So I called you this morning to talk about the Toys for Tots program.
Yes.
The people who are running that, Angie. And some other folks, they're looking for a space for the program to be housed from now until they do their distribution. They've kind of been striking out and looking for locations. So they reached out to me because I have some connections in the community and really have my ear to the ground in many ways. Like you guys, being able to use your microphone like right now to get the word out into the community. So they're looking for a place for their facility, for their operations to be out of. It is something that they can't pay for. They are a nonprofit, so they are looking for the space to be donated.
I try to fit you all in my basement, Michael, but we're kind of crammed up in here.
I get it, 100%. There's only so much space that's available, and after the flood, even there's less space. But
Mm-hmm.
I know that in my heart, I know I've been praying on this, and I know that something will come out of this. It's an amazing program, and that really, to me, the Lord will provide.
Do you have a general idea of how much space they might need? Are we talking about just storage, or are we talking that it's a place where people are going to be needing to be set up, wrapping, distributing, all that kind of stuff?
I think right now they're just looking for anything that works. They're looking for the smallest space to something probably even the size of an operation to be
Mm-hmm.
able to, hand the toys out.
Okay.
Right now they have nothing, so any space is better than no space in this regard right now.
Okay.
And
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 if
they
they
need to
do
get
have
this going.
space,
They need to get this going real soon here.
yeah, I think that's why they reached out to me is because they know that this is an urgent thing. And when all else fails, you reach out to the people in your community that can really affect
I have a
people and
couple of
affect the change.
ideas. I'm not going to say them on air. I'm going to contact a couple people.
I
Um,
did contact, a couple people as well,
yeah.
within our city. And really, I don't want to say this is my second step, we'll call it. But I want to put more irons in that fire,
Uh huh.
so that way, in the event that things don't happen with my initial round of
Yeah.
interest.
Sure.
I'll call you later, for sure.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. My
s-
phone's always available. You know that.
yeah, do we how do people get in touch with you, Michael? What's the best way if someone's listening right now, they're like, "Oh man, I got some ideas." I mean, they
So
can
they
of course
can.
they can drop in the comment section right here right now, but how do people reach you?
So there are a couple of ways. If they want to call me, they can. The phone number is 802 That's also on the Berry City website under the city councilors page. My information's there with my phone number. Also, you can email me if you need to. M.Deering, so M.DEERING at berrycity.org. That's another way you can reach me. So either a call or a text or even an email, some kind of communication, or even Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
You can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/, Deering for Barry, and that's another way to get a hold of me.
All right,
So there are
again,
lots of ways.
all right, again that phone is 802-461-3231.
Yep.
All right, we got it in the comments. We're hoping that something will happen. Listen, if and I note that FEMA is still up at the auditorium in the basement there.
Yep.
But if people have ideas, please reach out to Michael Deering. And will you let us know?
Absolutely. I'll keep you guys posted.
All right, good
This
stuff.
is a very fluid situation, and they want to get this up and running. And I know Renita had dropped a comment on. I have a Facebook post as well about this on my political page about wanting to make sure that the three services that really provide these gifts to the community are working together, so we're not duplicating services.
All right,
So that's another thing I'm going to work on spearheading
all
is
right.
being able to have those three groups work together.
Thank you, brother. We love you, man.
Hey, and I love you guys. You're amazing. Keep, shining light on the things in our community. It's a blessing to have you all in the community, and really the things that you guys do, we wouldn't be able to do without you.
Thanks, pal. Over and out, man.
I appreciate it.
Have
Bye.
a
Love
great
that.
day, honey.
Love that guy so much. I gotta say here. Yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I went and got my car undercoated over at Yipes.
Yes, you did.
What a simple experience it was. It was just, I didn't have to think about anything. I didn't have to worry about anything. I just went in there
Yeah.
and handed the keys to Brock. And a couple hours later, I had my car back. And I have this wool wax lanolin coating, which is the best in the world.
That's what I've heard.
It is literally the best undercoating in the world.
Mm-hmm.
For your auto, for your truck, whatever it is, if you are serious about corrosion protection, this is the stuff to go with. $185, done, and I don't have
And
to.
worth it.
Well worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the shit that we're going to be driving around on top of here in the next
Yeah. Don't
couple of
even
months.
say it. Right. Couple of months. Give us some time.
But it's like, and now it's like, bring it on. You know, it just feels good. I love going into Yipes. I love going in there. I love talking with them. Val,
Crazy busy.
they're always crazy busy.
Yeah.
Their new floor is incredible. Have you seen that floor?
Yes, I have. I love it.
Holy crap!
I know, it's pretty cool. Super easy
They-
and flood resistant. They will never change a floor again, as Val said.
Never.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm so impressed. They're just like family. I
Yeah.
just love
Well,
chatting
they are.
with them.
Yeah, and
I love seeing everything they got, the new stuff they have out.
and
You know,
their
you-
machines, their new machines. They, the stuff that they have just expanded in since we have been doing business with them is incredible.
Yeah.
They have the leather patches for the hats now.
Look at this.
Like
Look,
the
I
one
got this
on
at
your
Yipes.
head.
Look.
Just all kinds of great things, and embroidery, and the banners and signs, and you name it, they can do it over there. And all that you go in, all the machines are always running. Everybody's always working.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the guys, as Val says, the guys don't work as hard as she and Caitlin, and they don't work as hard as the girls.
Caitlin,
She's
man,
only teasing. They do. But,
Caitlin's a
she
go-getter
loves to
too,
give them a
man.
hard time.
They're all just wonderful
Yes.
people.
And do you know what today is?
It is Wednesday. It's Hump Day.
And it's Ladies' Day at Vermont Quick Lube and Car Wash in South Barry. How could you forget that? Seriously, how can you forget?
I think Chuck could pass as a lady. Why not?
I'm not so sure of that. You maybe, Chuck. No, not so much.
So what do? You just roll in there.
You just
and-
roll in there. You pull into the bay. You don't even have to get out of your car.
Mm-hmm.
They'll change your oil, check all kinds of stuff for you. I don't know the list. They
Yeah.
just do it.
Well,
They'll
yeah.
reach their arm in and do whatever they got to do to reset your maintenance light if that has come on, which
Yeah.
mine did a few thousand miles ago, but we won't talk about that this morning. And then they do all of that with a smile.
Yeah.
They lube you all up with a smile.
Yeah.
Every time. And then they give you a flower as a thank you for all the amazing and wonderful things that you do as a lady. And then they send you through the car wash for free.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You get looped up and then you get cleaned up
That's right.
and you're on your way.
And then you're on your way. We love them over there.
do.
I love them. I adore them all. They're a great group of guys. And you're sitting in your car and you can hear all this racket underneath you because
Yeah.
you got, what is it, Tim under there?
Tim.
Like, holy shit. That poor guy, I think of the upcoming season, and that's all I can think of is Tim. Can you imagine being down in that pit, how gross that is by the end of the day, with all of the salt and wet and everything dripping down on you, and you're trying to do your job? Man, that guy is, whew.
Can you imagine?
Talk about dirty jobs. We should call, what's his face, Mike Rowe. Send him over to Vermont Quick Lube.
Can you imagine being married to Tim and having that come home to you
No,
every night,
no.
covered with all kinds of crap? Don't you dare kiss me. Get in the shower right now.
Well, can you blame? No. Good Lord.
Good people over there, though.
Great people.
We love
We-
Vermont
we-
Quick Lube
we
and
do
Car
love
Wash.
them.
They've been a sponsor with us for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
The best part is, again, you don't need an appointment. You roll in there every Wednesday, Ladies' Day. You get a free car wash and a flower.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Hey, we Bobby Bartlett's watching this morning.
Good morning, Bobby.
I wonder what he's up to.
I'll tell you exactly what he's up to.
Okay.
You wanna know?
Yeah, he's selling insurance like mad crazy man.
No. That's not. That is. I mean, that's true, but that's by far not the only thing that he's up to.
Oh.
Bobby Bartlett went out yesterday to Peck Farm and bought billions of.
Oh, I hope you know, Bobby, that he loves to exaggerate.
Billions of pumpkins. And he first of all, he genuinely loves doing this over at State Farm. He buys all these pumpkins from Peck Farm, and then he brings them over to State Farm and gives them to kids. Free.
That's awesome.
There's no obligation or anything. You don't even have to get an insurance quote.
You can just go pick out a pumpkin at State Farm.
One pumpkin per kid.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and the kids get to see the Halloween tree, which is, I got to get Lily over there. It has to happen. It has to happen.
Well, yes. So Bobby is a huge fan of Halloween.
Huge. Loves it.
I wonder if he has 10,000 totes of decorations up in his attic like Sherilyn does in yours.
Thousands of totes of Halloween. You name it, and we've got it. But here's the thing: when Bobby and I are going to be chatting really soon over at his office about insurance. When I say that, people are like, "Oh God, that's going to be so boring." It's not, because he's going to be talking about my policies. He's going to be talking about what he did for me. I had Progressive. Got rid of it. I have better coverage, better deductibles, and it's costing me less per month. He is going to explain to everyone what he did for me. I can't explain it. Okay, I mean, I can do like the basic stuff, but he can dive deep.
Yeah.
He's also going to talk about life insurance. He's also going to talk about homeowners insurance. And I promise you, even though we're talking about insurance, we are going to have fun.
Right. Well, and some things that are important are boring, but you overlook the boring parts because it's so important.
Exactly.
You have to.
You know, and when you go in there and you bring the kids and they're distracted and they want the pumpkin and you want to get in and out of there, that's fine. You could always say, Bobby, here's my phone number. Give me a call sometime, or let me come in and schedule.
Right. Here's all my stuff. Can you look it over and call me when you know what we're doing, and I'll be back. Right.
I'm going to show you. Are you watching the monitor right now?
I am watching the monitor.
When you walk into State Farm, this is what you're going to be greeted with right there. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at that.
I know. You are like just madly in love with his hair. You talk
look
about
at that hair
Bobby.
Right there.
He talks about your hair constant, Bobby. I'm telling you, he just can't hush it about your hair.
But he
says that they do have all those totes, and his house is totally decorated.
Look at that.
Chris Massey too.
Look at that right there.
Oh yes. Yes.
I mean, is that guy not badass or what? I mean, we love talking about State Farm. What can I say? Sorry. We love them over there. They're a bunch of friendly people.
We do.
When you walk in there, everyone is like genuinely happy. Everyone's smiling. It's just a great environment. What can I say?
Right. Tell the kids to go get a pumpkin.
Yes. And starting, I think, now is when I think he's. Wait a minute. Is it now? I'm trying to find.
I'm pretty sure that the stuff I posted said.
Did you post that up?
Come on, JD.
Of course you did.
Did you seriously just ask me that stupid question?
He's saying now.
Yes.
He's saying
Stop
now.
by our office 9 to 5 Monday through Friday for your free pumpkin, one per child. And starts this morning at 92 South Main Street in Barrie at the State Farm office.
Well, my God, everyone knows where State Farm. The red sign right out in front there.
Right, it's just past
right across from Abishan.
Abishan. Yep.
So we should say to Bobby and State Farm, too, we should invite them to come with us for the Preston Kia Trunk or Treat event on the 27th.
Oh, absolutely. That would be amazing.
It's a Friday. It's the 27th. It's at Preston Kia. It's Trunk or Treat. Bring some candy. Dress up. Bring your kids. Dress up your dog.
Yeah.
Kids, make sure your parents are dressed up, okay? None of this, well, that's for kids stuff. No. I will be dressed up. I have my costume picked out.
God help us all.
Oh, wait until you... I'm telling you, you're going to love it, Raylene.
I know it's going to be a problem because you're not telling me what it is.
When you see my costume, it is going, I promise you, it is going to give you PTSD.
Listen.
I promise.
Most things you wear give me PTSD. I'm still traumatized by the whole elf experience. So I'm just here to tell you.
With the candy cane tights, we're going to have so much fun. It's from 4 until 7 p.m. On Friday, the 27th at Preston Kia.
Correct.
Trunk or treat. Trunk comes open, the kids go around, they ask for candy. It's going to be a blast. Speaking of...
Right, and this will be your first year going.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Michael Deering is going to be there. Michael Booten is going to be there.
Uh-huh.
We don't know what Booten's going to dress up as. If he doesn't dress up as something, I am going to viciously attack him. If Booten shows up in street clothes...
He's the balloon boy.
I don't care.
All he's got to do is put a pair of like geeky little glasses on or something and a hat on his head, and he's good to go.
He better do more than that.
He can just wear his Barry Beat hat and be the host of Barry Beat.
No, he better do more than that.
Oh,
I'll get on the microphone and I will make shit up about him. Speaking of Halloween, Brian Nichol is going to be with us tomorrow morning. On the air.
Yes, to talk about Nichol's Haunted Grounds up in Berlin.
9:15?
Yes. And so I'm going to post it again later. It's already scheduled to post, but it'll post again a little later too. So not only will the poster be up again, but the video from last year.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you want a little taste of what you may experience,
right,
you can watch the YouTube video.
And let's say this, you kind of bring your kids and use some discretion. Some kids, it might be too much for them. There's no like age limit or anything. It's not like they're.
But this gets bigger and bigger every year, and he, his family. I mean, they bring. They strive all year to make this better and different than the year before. And so, as he says, they will be transforming their house over the next 3 weeks into a haunted land.
Where? People want to know where.
Well, I have to pull up the poster. It's on Payne Turnpike in Berlin. Let me just pull up the poster quick.
It's down near the credit union, right?
Mm-hmm. And so, I'm super excited about that. I myself don't do the haunted house stuff anymore.
All right.
And
pansy?
No. So
freaking pansy.
You just hush your mouth and listen. After we know that my balance isn't very good, and I have to pay attention to where I walk now that I only have a half of a right foot.
Yeah. And
I have no feeling in
the other half?
In my feet up your ass. I wish it was sideways. So I have to pay attention to where I'm walking, and I can't pay attention to where I'm walking in a haunted house. It's just impossible. And so I don't do that for
I'll put you up on the shoulders.
I just don't do that. I mean, I have to be able to see where I'm going.
Just sit on my shoulders.
No.
There it is. I've got it right on the screen right now. Nichol's Haunted Grounds.
I was just sending it. I was just going to...
Saturday, October 28th. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Is it free? Yes. Do they ask you to bring a non-perishable food item? If you would, please, for the Pack the Pantry? Yes. Please, if you can. Parking is across the street at the dentist office or at the park and ride.
Yeah.
Bring a flashlight, bring some glow sticks, or, for the kids or whatever. You get them dressed up. Have some fun with this.
Super. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I may go just to listen to everybody scream and hoot and holler.
Sicko.
Yeah.
You really are. You're
I would
sick.
go live and tell people, come on, this is what you're missing,
Demented.
Why not?
Bill Donahue's tuned in this morning.
Good morning, love.
When are we going to get Bill on the air?
Well, we could probably call him up anytime, have him on.
No. I want him in the studio.
You want him to drive all the way up here from Rutland just to sit with you?
You damn straight. It's Bill Donahue.
Yeah, well, it's possible that he would. Stephen was driving his car this weekend.
Yes.
We should have all. I would love to have
And
John.
he was exceeding the speed limit.
I would love to have the four of them in here. Papa, which is Paul. That's
he's a freaking icon.
And then John and Bill. So John is Stephen's father, Bill is his uncle, and then Stephen. I would love.
What do we have to do?
Nothing more than to have all four of the boys in the studio.
Do I have to write a check or something? What do we have to do?
Now that he's famous, I would love to have all four of them. Just seeing the pictures of them. For me, it's different. I know it's different than other people, but at the end, when all the pictures started coming out, there's a picture of the four of them.
Yes.
I started crying, blubber like an idiot. Yeah. And then I see the picture of Papa after Stephen had the milk dumped all over him, and he's covered, and just the look on their faces, and to have that,
I know,
is super precious. That is something that not everybody has.
That's right,
and
you are absolutely right.
Yeah, it's just really cool to see. Yeah, and I'm a sap when it comes to that,
and that's kind of a daily dose of feel good right there too.
It really is.
It
really is.
In just a second, I'm going to tell you why your phone is going to be going off at 2:20 this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I want to tell you that yesterday, Raylene and I had a chance to go over an experience. And I say experience because that's what it is. Optical expressions.
Yeah.
We hopped in the elevator. We went up to the 4th floor in the Blanchard block.
As soon as the doors open, there it is.
Right there in front of you. Blanchard block.
Mm-hmm.
What a place.
And you know what I loved about it?
Wow.
How much light is up in there. When they're up at the mall, there's no windows. They're in a hallway. There's, whatever. But the doors open, and here you are to this big, bright, beautiful space with glasses galore.
Everywhere.
It was just a very, very nice. And they were super busy, but a nice little waiting area, and then the viewing area where you can see all the glasses. Just pretty cool.
I'm going to show some pictures, if I can here.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Can I show this? Oh wait, hold on. Not. Yeah, right here. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah, not that picture. That's a nudie. We don't want to get that on the air. Right here. There we go. Look at this, though. I just love it. That's the elevator right there.
Mm-hmm.
See my cursor? Mm-hmm. You come out of the elevator and bang, it's right there.
Yeah.
Look at this. There's the elevator. Again, right over here. This is what you're going to see. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
They were slammed in there.
Yes.
It doesn't show any people in that particular picture, but we did that on purpose.
Right.
We
were trying.
We don't want to take pictures of people that don't want to be photographed.
Mm-hmm.
But they were slammed, and they were, and the sunglasses. Look at these sunglasses. I took this picture yesterday. How's my photography?
It's all right. Yeah, you do all right.
I think it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, you do all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're taking new patients yet or not, Shannon. I know that they had stopped taking new patients for a bit because they were trying to transition into their new space, but I don't know if they have opened back up to taking new patients. But I will find out for you, and of course you can call as well. But I definitely will find out all that information so that we can add it to our next ad.
Here's what we do know. We know that the team there, Will and Tim and Dr. Mark Liepert, that they kick butt. And they're great people. And if you are not sure if you need glasses and you want an eye exam, this is something that is going to be as simple as possible. Mm-hmm. They will make it so simple for you. They will explain everything to you. And when dumbasses like me come in there and say,
like this,
I don't know. I don't.
This is what you were doing.
Wait, hold on.
Do I need glasses?
No, seriously. That's what I was doing. That every morning.
It used to drive me crazy. How many pairs of glasses did I buy you, though? A couple.
Yeah.
I know I bought you some for your birthday. And
this is what I
which
look
is coming
like.
right up, by the way.
Yes, I know.
What kind of breakfast sandwich are you going to get this year?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't. It depends on what you get me. But this is what I used to look like on the air. Right here. Look. Mm-hmm. And then I went, watch what happens here. Then I went to Optical Expressions and I got these. Now look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We love them as a presenting sponsor. They're great people.
They are. We love all our sponsors.
Yeah, we do. Let's see. What else I wanted to... what's going on with this pub crawl thing over at Jerry's? Are they doing that? Are they going to do a pub crawl?
Well, they have some stuff in the works. Here's JD talking about things that he shouldn't be talking about.
Why?
Because we don't have all the details and we're not supposed to be talking about that yet.
Teasing it. This is a tease. We're going to get more information on it.
Yes, we are. It will be advertised when it's supposed to be advertised.
Swipe. All right. But we're setting it up. It's a tease.
Yeah.
And by God,
great job.
Listen, we need to go over to Jerry's.
You're one in a fucking million.
We did you just say that?
I did.
Did you just say that?
I did.
You love me, you know it. Jerry's, we're going over there. We have to go over there at some point.
Yeah.
And try, what was it that you had?
I had cranberry and fireball.
And that's what Dax was getting into?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know, and it's, well, yeah. Yep, he liked it.
Yep.
We did Wing Wednesday, all that good stuff.
I want to tell everyone that your phone is going to be going off at 2:20 this afternoon.
All the information's on our page.
I'm not surprised.
It explains why and when and what you need to do and all that stuff.
So the feds are doing basically a nationwide test of the emergency alert system and wireless emergency alerts. So when your alarm goes off at 2:20, think about Aired Out. Think about us. Right? Why not? Hey, I heard them talking about that on Aired Out this morning.
Think about the fact that Raylene needs to be rescued from the psycho sitting next to her and send help.
What else is happening? Is there a press conference today?
Well, there usually is, but I have not looked, to tell you the truth,
right.
because I had kind of a shitty morning.
I understand.
Not that you've heard. You've already forgotten all of that.
Sure, of course I have.
But the Paramount twin wants to remind us that it's only 9 days away until Taylor Swift.
Yes. And you know what? I was talking about the Taylor Swift Eras Tour, that it makes its premiere on the 13th. Friday the 13th, at the Paramount Twin in Barrie. I forgot to mention, of course, you can get your advance tickets through November 5th at fgbtheaters.com.
Of course.
But I forgot to mention that Aired Out's going to be there live.
Yes.
We're going to be there live, broadcasting right out in front of the Paramount Twin.
And then get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now.
Order those tickets now if you want to see this concert. And she started a trend for sure, because now I see that Beyonce is going to do the same thing.
Really?
Yes. And so this may be a new thing that, come toward the end of the tour. But I wonder how long they'll let that go on, because what is that going to do to their actual in-person ticket sales for concerts? Some people might say, I'm not going to spend $900 to see Taylor Swift when I can spend 12.
Amen,
And
sister.
have a beer.
And have a beer or a glass of wine and popcorn with Cabot butter.
Right. So
Not going to get that at a Taylor Swift concert.
no, so I wonder how long this is going to last. Maybe it'll last longer than I think, because some people just love the experience of actually going to a concert.
Yes.
But as more and more things cost crazy amounts of money in this world,
Right.
Tickets to a concert may not be top priority when you know it's going to come out in the theater.
Well, isn't that
Where you know it's not going to rain.
Isn't
You're not
that
going to
an
get soaking wet.
interesting concept?
You're not going to get stampeded. You're not going to deal with the drive 3 hours and wait in line and park a million miles away and
100,000 people.
Yeah, like none of that. You're just going to be able to enjoy. So I'll be interested to see how long this sort of stuff lasts.
And did you
but
know,
super cool.
did
Your
you know
first one will be right here.
Did you know, and I'll talk about this on the 13th, but did you know that they've got an air purification system that is in the Paramount Twin that
Yes.
takes the air, circulates it, cleans it, circulates it back in?
I did know that.
You can sit there, recline back, drink a beverage, watch the concert, eat popcorn. You got clean air. You're in the dark. I mean, come on. That's like the best way. You know what I wish they would do?
What?
Bring the damn Super Bowl to the Paramount Twin. Now that
Well, you never know.
I got to talk to Richard Bashara about this.
Oh, wow.
I have to.
We should also talk about another round of bomb threats made to schools and hospitals yesterday. So
Yep.
I know that Rutland Regional
Yep.
was closed down for a bit of time, or they were just very focused there and working there. A couple of schools. And if you know anything about what is going on with all of this, the police really want to hear from you. And if you see anything suspicious at all, a package, a backpack left, anything like that, please call the tip line, 844-84-TIPS.
Yep.
You can also go to www.vtips.us.
Okay.
Or text VTIPS. So you text that to 274-637. So, like, just crazy stuff. What the hell?
Oh, what's crazy is we got 75,000 healthcare workers this morning on strike in 5 states.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with that.
I'm not surprised either, over wages and staffing shortages and Kaiser Permanente. This is huge. So the picketing started this morning and at Kaiser Permanente hospitals. This is going to affect chemo at the absolute least. Chemo treatments for patients. I mean, this is going to be huge.
Yeah, I will be. I'll definitely be curious to know if locals hop on board with all of that. I know that CBMC just unionized. The
Yeah.
nurses up there just unionized. Some are super happy about it, obviously, and some are really pissed off,
This morning,
especially long term.
right. This morning we got Ford Motor Company that is doing all they can to help their employees and keep them on board. We have complete chaos in the House with Speaker McCarthy getting
Well, he's
ousted.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we now have the scramble for a Republican leader. So this is historic. I mean, to see something like this shake down yesterday, I did a double take when I saw this. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
You know,
Many Many people did.
We'll make it the FBQ this morning. Do you think the GOP's in disarray?
Mm-hmm.
And who's likely to be the next speaker?
The entire friggin' government.
It's crazy.
In disarray.
It really is absolutely insane.
I got to get out of here.
All right.
So, I'm telling everybody to have a great day.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm with you.
You're leaving too?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, now after my hell morning, I get to go to the dentist.
Oh, yeah. I'm going tomorrow.
Let's just add to the,
I'm going to the dentist.
Misery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to drink lots at Wing Wednesday. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
5 o'clock.
VFW.
Post 790.
Route 302.
Barrie, Vermont.
Donna Thunder. At the mic.
I don't know if I can follow that one up with anything.
You can't.
I can't.
Love y'all.
Have a great day, everyone. God bless. Take good care. Thanks for catching the podcast today. Thanks to our sponsors. Oh, my God, do we love them. And we'll say this straight up. Raylene, back me up here. They're the ones that make it possible for us to do what we do, including having the equipment that we have and just putting it all together and getting this information out every single morning like we do. These people right here on your screen right now are presenting sponsors and are supporting sponsors. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Hey.